you watched a masterclass on play calling with Dan Campbell. And I'm just curious about your thoughts on not only on how he coaches, but also wondering if you think the Lions are the best team in football right now.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the impact Dan Campbell has is so rare to hear. Obviously I think a lot of Sean McVay and his leadership, and to hear Jared Goff talk about Dan Campbell being, the rarest leader he's been around. I think that's just an ultimate compliment. And I think that he's a really special dude. You can tell that. You can tell just the energy of the building, the belief they have is so rare. But watching that Packers-Lions game, because I got a lot of respect for the team Matt LaFleur and the Packers have. I mean, I think they're right there as one of those teams that you'd probably say if they just weren't quite so young at a lot of the skill positions, they are right there on the edge of being one of the top teams in the NFC. They are really talented, and they played a heck of a game as well. But to watch Detroit take their best shot. I mean, the Green Bay had that game circled from jump, that they were going there to lay their claim of where they stood in the NFC. To watch Detroit, to me, it was like not being in control of the game, but have Green Bay answer, have this huge momentum swing at the end of the half, at the beginning of the second half. And then Detroit have to go, all right, we'll drive down and score again. Green Bay go score. Detroit, all right, we'll go down and score again. To just keep re-answering the bell, to me, shows you how good of a football team you are. It's not like, oh, man, we played a good game. But every time we needed it, we drove down the football field. We found a way to get points. We found a way to get back in the lead, to put ourselves back in a situation to win this game. And then Dan Campbell, just the guts he has to keep making calls the way he was. I mean, even the ending, I mean, don't even really need it. You could try the field goal then, but you know what? We want to make sure they have no other chance to win this game. He's willing to roll the dice. And Jared told us in postgame, like he told us all week, because we're down guys on defense, every fourth and even close, 2 yards, 3 yards, whatever it is, if we have a chance to flip it and steal a possession, we are taking it. It's not a decision. And he stuck by it. And I think that's part of the reason he did it at the end of the game. A lot of people have criticized that decision, but I think he did it because that was his promise to his football team, that you guys go compete. We're going to stay aggressive. We're going to steal possessions, and we're going to win this football game. And we can critique it all we want, but the end result was his football team believed in him. He believed in them, and they won the football game against a really good football team. So I think, to me, yeah, I think that performance there put them over the edge to me, because I kind of had Philadelphia Eagles on the run they were on. Like, man, they look like that team that might be trying to put themselves at the top of the league, the way they're running the football and how talented they are up front on both sides of the ball. But that game, that kind of served as my, all right, you know what, seeing them up close and personal and how good Green Bay's playing, the Lions are the best team in football right now.
Check out new episodes of What the Football with Suzy Shuster and Amy Trask every Tuesday. Watch us on the Rich Eisen Show YouTube page or follow and listen wherever you get your podcasts.